G'day Dogs fans, Bob Murphy here with assistant coach Stephen King to talk through round 10 match preview. G'day Kingy.
Bob, how are you, mate?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Good, very good.
We're going to chat a bit about last week's game, a bit about this week's game, but tell us a bit about Bailey Smith, got the Rising Star nomination.
Yeah, obviously he's come in off a limited pre-season. We knew he was high talent, high athletic ability, and he's just starting to, I guess, impose himself now on games. A bit of self-belief. He's starting to take the game on, and such a strong physical specimen for such a young kid who's only still 18. So exciting prospect.
What about the changes for this week? Will we see Big Tim English back in the side?
Big Timmy got through training today, so real positive for us. Obviously we've missed his ruck craft, and he was just starting to hit his straps there up until the Richmond game. So he's recovered and he'll be ready to go.
And Sir Douglas Nicholls round is always a timely reminder of history and Indigenous culture in the country and in the game. But the boys did something a little bit unusual this week.
Yeah, they took a cultural walk around the MCG, and Goodsy gave them a bit of a tour about the significance of that area for the Indigenous people and where the game started, and I think the boys really enjoyed it and appreciated that. And obviously today with Goodsy presenting the jumper as well, a bit of a story about the Goods family and what it means to him, and how special it is and what an honour it is for him to have his family's design on our jumper this week.
It's not a competition, but do you think it's our best Indigenous?
I think it is our best, yeah.
I think it's my personal favourite. I do really love it. Now this is my favourite part of the week. You know that, King. I know this has become a cult following this, but the Mercedes X-Class keys to the game. This week we're going to change it up. You're Stephen King, the King of Hearts, as I like to call you. This week I'm thinking of a playing card in the playing deck, and if you guess it, you get the Mercedes keys. So have a think, try and tune in.
Ace of Spades?
Bingo. That's unbelievable. That's a 1 in 52 chance. That's quite
Thanks,
extraordinary.
Mate.
So there you go. You got
Take
yourself a Mercedes. Sean Higgins, ex-Bulldog, now at the Kangaroos. He's a class player.
Yep. Yeah, we're going to have to keep a tab on him. He's obviously plays forward, gets up in the midfield, and just covers the ground so well. He's so dangerous, highly skilled, and stays in the chain. So he'll be at the stoppage. Next thing you know, he'll keep running 100 metres to get forward of the ball, and such a good finisher for them. So we'll have to put a bit of time into Higo this week. They've
had a bit of a mixed bag this year, the Kangaroos, but they've been competitive, particularly lately.
Yeah, definitely. They've still got an A-grade midfield. Cunnington, Zeeble in there. Goldstein's playing good footy. So we're going to have to try and win the game at the source, make sure we're really competitive around the ball, and play the game in our forward half. So if we can do that, we'll be in the showing. What
about the last time we played them? It's going back a little while. Last year, round 21. Do we take anything out of that?
A little bit. We just looked at our team. We've had a fair few changes from that time that we've played as well. So we've obviously evolved. They have as well, some young players. But I think the constants in their team, are the same. They've got two key pillars down back in Thompson and Tarrant. Goldstein and their midfield is really mature, and Ben Brown's their focal point. So as you mentioned Higo before, but I think if you can take care of the nucleus of their team, you're going to have to play well, and you're going to have to be competitive and strong and win it at the source as well. So take care of that. We just want to make sure we make the most of our opportunities and kick our set shots.
Thanks for the insight, King. Not just the King of Hearts, but also got plenty of good thoughts in there. Great insight. Encourage the Bulldog fans to get to Marvel Stadium on Saturday to see the Dogs clean up the Kangaroos.